Welcome on is the learning. Now we are going to cover next question of a poem. Actually, there was a poem, short poem, but that poem I have not written. It is given on the question paper. You can go through on the question paper and then you can match that poem with this one, and then we can do it. It is CTE-05. Okay, so let's start now. What is the question? It is question number 2. Study the poem given below and decide which grade class level of learners would you teach it to. Justify your choice of level of learners by specifying aspects of the poem. Also, prepare 5 questions activities that you plan to teach the poem. The answer of this question is based on my own way how to teach a poem, because it is given that it is the poem of the 6th grade. So accordingly I have prepared the answer that how can you teach any student who is studying in 6th standard any poem, what should be the method, what should be the creative way to teach a poem to the 6th standard or 3rd to 6th grades. So let's start now here. Answer: the poem can be taught from 3 to 6 grades. Actually, it is already not given in this question that this poem is of the 3 to 6 grades. According to poem what was given in the question paper, I wrote and I thought that this poem must be seen in the books of the grades 3 to 6. Okay, so accordingly I prepared my answer. Again I start. This poem can be taught from 3 to 6 grades. The learners in this poem can be drawn to know the realities. At first, the learners are 9 to 2 years old in this grade or level, and this poem is also about a boy who goes to school but later develops several problems. The facial expression, problem of awakening, distraught and pain are easily the words for the boys who study in 3 to 6 grades. In addition to that, in order to know the real trait of his problem, the speaker asks him the causes of such depression. He does not reply so easily at the beginning, but on repeated questions, he broke silence and told the reasons. Besides, the encounter of the boy and Jessica at school, her twitching to this boy are easy to understand by these grades. The level of children in these grades are very conscious to learn such things which are based on the children. Their conversation based on the moral, spiritual or other aspects. The 5 questions from this poem are: first question is, what is the summary of the poem? Second is, do you think this poem is based on the children? Third is, what is the poetic technique of this poem? Fourth is, do you think the boy really suffer from pain? Justify it. And fifth question is here, who is the speaker of the poem?